We purchased Teapot Island in 2002. It wasn't until 2003, and we then had the museum, or exhibition as we like to call it, open and ready for people to come.
We have about 7,500 teapots in the exhibition at the moment, and it's always growing.
On Christmas Eve, we was warned that the water was rising and we are liable to get flooded. When we woke up about 6:30, 7 o'clock, we had nearly 3.5 foot of water in the house, all the way through.
It was a terrible shock to have that happen, particularly on that day.
My heart sunk. All the work that we put in to get this premises up and running and to make it nice for people had all been destroyed by the water.
First thing we did was phone Aviva and ask them what to do. Having the insurance has made our life secure.
Aviva could not have been more helpful for us. Any problems we phoned and contacted them, they said they'll always have an answer to help us knowing which way to turn and whether we can afford to get back up and running again.
Creating a legacy is fundamentally about what a good business does. You know, yes, we're here for our customers today, but we also need to be here for our customers tomorrow. Being financially stable means we are going to be here in the next 300 years.
感觉自己心脏很不舒服，然后全身都冒冷汗了，那我就赶紧打120送到医院。其实蛮彷徨的，在车上，因为不知道会我自己什么事，我没有想过我会得心脏病。不能，因为我知道那是很严重的问题了，因为心脏有堵住嘛。我就觉得我还有很多事情我还没有做的，我就给了自己一个信念，我要活下去。所以整个过程我都是很清醒的，知道在发生什么。那我觉得是蛮快的，就告诉我可以理赔了，然后要什么样的生活。第二，我13年。
I get calls from customers just wanting to tell me how happy they are that they're with Aviva and the service we provided, but not only the service, the care. They told us Aviva really truly does care.
Well, I've been paying into a pension fund, obviously, for some years, and just before my 60th birthday, I had all these forms came through the post. Aviva actually came up with the best deal for me, so I rang them and I spoke to James. And well, he just talked me through everything, told me what all my options were, just made it simple really. I am enjoying my retirement, yes, spending some time with my grandchildren and going on holiday and just having that little bit of extra cash to spoil them a little bit, you know.
The hardest bit for me at the very beginning was having to tell my mum and dad. I think it's really difficult as a child having to tell your parents that you have a serious illness. One of the things that struck me and still stays with me is that I suppose I've been selling health insurance for 6 years, and I always talk to customers about the fact that when you buy a health insurance product from Aviva, you're buying peace of mind and speed of access. But really, I suppose I've had the opportunity to experience that. You know, I never expected at 34 that I'd be diagnosed with breast cancer, and yet that's what's happened in my circumstance. But I'll always be much more of an advocate of what it's meant to the individual to have that type of cover in place when something like this happens.